You caught me in the studio again today, and I want to share a little something with you. You see, I'm not the artist you think I am. I used to be this pain in the neck perfectionist. And then I discovered how to use my sketchbooks and relax and be more myself and paint everything and anything I could think of. Yes, I didn't always paint flowers or draw flowers. I actually doodled geometric lines. And those geometric lines flowed into creating, what can I call it? Let's call it graphic designs that I actually just threw away. And then I caught an interest in fine art, and I wanted to create perfect paintings. And every single time I tried something, I felt deeply disappointed and upset with myself for not being able to get it right. No matter how many art classes I took, no matter how many art classes I took, and no matter how many times somebody had to show me how to do something, I just couldn't get it right. And you know what? There came a turning point in my life when I realized that playing in my sketchbook was more valuable in my progress than any amount of art classes. You see, the theory I could get right, and I was excellent at learning and finding ways to apply the art principles. My problem was I hadn't practiced enough. I wasn't drawing enough. I wasn't spending enough time applying the things I learned. Now there is the sticker. If you have all the knowledge in the world, but you don't know how to apply it properly, it won't help. So many people have said, yes, but there's nothing wrong with your art. And of course not now. But way back when, I think my first painting I sold, and I was actually so disappointed with it that I called the lady back and said, listen, if you don't like it, I'll paint another one. And she said, why? I adore this. I adore it because I can see you in there. It's not some fake remake of something I could have bought a photo of. And I'll tell you what, that sunk in so deeply that I realized there is a room where realism exists, and there is a place for that. But what I was yearning to create was way beyond that. What I wanted to create was something that felt like me, something that felt like I was doing this. And even if I did a Mona Lisa, which I'll show you in a second, or if I created something in my sketchbook, I wanted to be able to feel freedom. I wanted to be something there just for me. And I took on this whole journey all alone. And the one thing that was missing was a community of friends. And here I do have a community of friends. But on my way here, I was all alone all the time. I spent hours and hours in my study or in the park or wherever I could find a place to sit down and open up my sketchbook to practice. And now I have a studio office at home, everything around me. And I also have an area in the garage where I actually sit down and paint and also teach other students how to paint. And in cooler weather, I join them here in the studio as well, where we discuss other things that we'll talk about another day. The main thing is, I want you to know and remember that you can draw. You just need to practice a little bit more. And I want to be that guide for you. I'd love for you to join in the Sketchbook Blossom workshop if you've never drawn flowers before, and if you've never experienced the use of a sketchbook before. You can join that with office supplies. You don't need a whole array of art supplies to get you started. You just need a few art supplies. And you know what? You don't even need a sketchbook, because you can buy a kid's sketchbook at the shopping mall. It's where your children do their homework in. And paint over those pages with whatever medium you've got. I actually use gesso, shoe polish, don't tell anybody. But you can use so many things for creativity. And creativity is the thing that I like to ignite in people, because if it wasn't for creativity and that free expression of what I wanted to bring and the time I wanted to spend in my sketchbooks, I probably still wouldn't be able to draw. So I want you to gather a few art supplies and join me while we draw, and just watch the rest of this video and fall in love with the freedom of being expressive and creative in your own way. It's been fun. I have created so many amazing pieces of drawings and things that I love in my sketchbooks. The sketchbooks have truly been my companions, and I wish I could share all of them with you on this channel, but I'm keeping them secret in my Sketchbook Lovers membership. So a lot of the links are down below. I have hinted on that, and I've showed you a few things happening in there. And if you're not on my email list yet, jump on there and you can join the membership as of the 15th of November. There's a lot of free contents that you can watch on the creativity section, and you've got a whole year's of blog posts to catch up on with tons of freebies over there. So just type in your email and grab those freebies on the blog post. I'll see you next week, and we'll play out with a little bit of classical music, my other favorite. All right, folks, I'll see you next week. Or maybe I'll have a surprise in a few days. See you later. Bye.